Hellos, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more MechWarriors 5. And where we last left off, we rescued a few more prisoners of the pirate group known as Santander's Killers. We also managed to get honor level 4, so we now have access to the Shadow Cat as a medium OmniMech. And we get to try out the Ghost Rifle. We talked about how ballistic weapons tend to be really good at close range. They have limited ammo, but they punch really hard. The only other ballistic weapon, well, maybe not the only other ballistic weapon, the Ghost Rifle has quite a decent range, but it is very limited on ammunition. We are going to be relying on our extended range medium lasers for the most part. And hopefully we can get honor level 5 so that we can unlock the Nova. And then we'll have 12, I think it was 12 medium lasers in the default setting to play with. Before we pick up our next mission, we are going to go over to the science lab. And we are going to pick up, we're going to spend some of our merit points to hire maybe an additional 2 scientists. And I might actually make them more efficient as well. So we now have 8 scientists, each producing 11 research. Let's do that one more time actually. So the science lab cost does increase. Oh, we'll get another scientist as well. So what's that? 108 research per cycle. So after the next, not after the next mission, but the mission after, we will have accumulated enough research points to earn armor damage reduction. Do we want to pick up another research? We don't need to think about it now, but we might want to pick up another research after the next mission so that we don't miss out. I'm not sure if the research points we will generate will be lost if we don't have something queued up. I would like to go for the next jump of armor damage, or even structure damage reduction. But we can see, we'll have a look at research after the next mission to see what else is available. Either way, we have a new mech and a new weapon to play with on our next mission. Let's see what's available. No stone unturned. Cobalt, we have identified a series of enemy homesteads based on the decrypted intelligence recovered from the abandoned killer's base. Investigate each target structure for backup data and resource stockpiles that may reveal the hole's location that coward BattleTech is hiding. I want that pirate scum out in the open so he can answer for his crimes against us. Every moment BattleTech remains at large is an insult against the Smoke Jaguar. We have much bigger fish to fry in the inner sphere, so see it done. And it looks like we're going to be heading into a cavern biome.
Star Commander, we have decrypted the intel from the data cores recovered from the killer's abandoned base.
Were they able to provide any valuable intel?
Communication logs. We have been able to comb through their records and identified a series of enemy homesteads that could be holding their strategic reserves. You are tasked with investigating each target structure. Data on backup supplies and stockpiles could prove invaluable in finding the hole BattleTech is hiding in.
Understood, Star Colonel.
Aerial surveillance shows a number of light mech elements gathered around these makeshift homesteads. Hopefully, we can find something that will guide us to the pirate scum and force them out into the open.
Aft, Star Colonel. We will get the job done.
Show them how Smoke Jaguar takes care of business. Head to the mech bay and mount up.
Okay. So we have upgraded our mission tonnage, because of course we're still bringing the Viper in, now piloted by Mia, but Jaden is piloting the Shadow Cat. Liam, of course, is upgraded from the Mist Lynx now to Mia's Arctic Cheetah. So hopefully our survivability is improved up until we can get Merit or Honor level 5, and then we'll have an overhaul of the mechs we are piloting.
Jaguar Base, this is Condor 0907. We have good visual on the drop zone. Environment conditions optimal.
Copy Condor 0907. You are cleared to deploy mech assets into the LZ when ready.
Jaguar Base, we have touched down at the LZ.
Acknowledged. Get to work, Star Commander.
AF, advancing to the First Mart storehouse.
Okay, so 2 ER medium lasers connected to 1 weapon link, and then the Ghost Rifle has 78 ammunition.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
So our Ghost Rifle has a firing range of 660 meters. Our extended range medium lasers 450 meters.
New target.
Got one!
Some defensive emplacements.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
We are in range of Storehouse Alpha.
I have eyes on static sentries and mechs formed up in defensive positions.
Destroy.
Weapons free.
New target. New hostile detected. Locust.
Here they come.
That's it. Target down.
Destroyed.
I think we landed the blow there.
Scan mode engaged. Scan salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. New target. New hostile detected.
Ooh, a Phoenix Hawk.
Phoenix Hawk.
They are down.
We've crippled its center torso. Or it's one of its torsos at least.
Storehouse Alpha clear. Sensors still suffering some interference. No readings on scanners.
Copy, Cobalt. Do not concern yourself with scans. Elementals will handle the cleanup. We need to hit those other targets before the killers become aware of your presence.
Copy, Jaguar Base. Moving on.
I think our Ghost Rifle might be in danger.
At this rate, Santander will be free in no time.
Your head is going to get too big for your neuro helmet, Ez.
Engaged.
What do you think, Naomi? You think one of us is a future L-Star?
Time will tell. None of you are dead yet. That is a good start.
Naomi, of
Scan
course,
mode
was not
disengaged.
part of our Sibco.
Scan mode engaged. New target.
He's kind of the newcomer to our group. That was a mistake.
Target destroyed.
They stood still and allowed us to get a clear shot on their center torso.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. New target. Target destroyed.
In range of Storehouse Bravo. More hostiles dug in. Smoke them out.
Target destroyed.
This is a glorified training exercise. They are fighting a losing battle.
Incoming spider. That is more of a concern.
Panther
Heavy damage!
destroyed. New target.
Target down.
Destroyed. New hostile detected. Spider. Target.
Red down!
New hostile detected. Fire starter.
Get a clear shot.
Outpost Bravo is clear of defenders.
Proceed forward, Star Commander. Hopefully the Elementals find actionable intel on Valisek's location, so we can finally bury him.
Any items of interest that we can scan?
More target practice coming our way.
Target. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
Down to target.
Oh, it's okay. Gotta remember that it's kind of reversed, so it's our left arm that's in bad. Okay, that's one of our medium lasers. Okay, that's not too terrible.
Scan mode engaged.
I could sacrifice a medium laser.
New target.
Star Commander, a lance of killers are massed up in defensive positions. Punch through.
Disengaged.
Aft.
Destroyed. Scan mode engaged. Target destroyed. New target.
It's just there's another panther.
Finish one off.
Ah, we lost one of our arms. Oh, that's our center torso in trouble.
One target down.
Target.
losing here? The killers must be running on fumes.
AF. Highly likely they are only going to get more desperate as things drag on.
Scan mode engaged.
They can feel Santander slipping through their fingers.
New target.
Just do not allow overconfidence to seep in. That could get you killed.
Destroyed.
Incoming! Enemy birds! Ha! Enemy down!
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. New target. Target destroyed.
Hostile terminated.
Destroyed. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
We are not in the best of positions. We're gonna have to let our star move forward and initiate combat, I feel.
Scan mode engaged. Scan.
We could probably jump up the ledges here, but again, there's only 2 of us with jump jets now.
Scan mode engaged. New target. Scan mode disengaged. Target destroyed. New target. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Enemy mech down and out.
Target. New hostile detected.
Ooh, a hatchet man.
Man.
That's an AC-10. That's bad.
Another down!
Nice work. Ooh, shit, another mech. That's a panther. We want to let them focus on it if we can.
Target.
Hostiles down. Target area secure.
Scan mode engaged.
Good. Only one storehouse remains to be cleared out.
AF. We will see it done.
Did that mech just try to attack us with a stick?
Scan.
The Dragoon reports called that one a hatchet man. Supposedly, it is one of the first new mechs manufactured by the Inner Sphere in centuries.
It took them centuries to graft a stick onto a mech? How bad have things gotten out here? Pretty bad. They say that mechs have become so rare that some units are jury-rigging mechs together from the scraps of other mechs.
Scan mode engaged.
And to think that Clan Wolf wanted us to stand by and do nothing? Cowards.
Disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
Okay, one more homestead.
Scan mode disengaged. Target. Target.
Mech terminated.
Yeah, I'm willing to step back and let our star get some honor, claim some kills for their own.
New target. Target.
Enemy terminated.
Destroyed. target. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. New target. Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged. New hostile detected. Raven.
They're pushing back hard. So much for token resistance.
There's a mech on my ass.
Target
Mech down.
destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. New target. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Mech destroyed!
New target.
AO secure, Jaguar base.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Hold fast, Star Commander. Picking up another hostile in your position.
Hello, Hunchback. I think. That's a refurbished mech. That's a lot of
The name of
weapons.
Kerensky is that thing.
A Corsair.
No idea. My targeting computer cannot identify.
That's a Franken-mech.
New
Oh, what?
Corsair.
Those mechs coupled together from different scrap mech components? Big ones like these they call Corsairs.
Well, whatever it is, that thing is packing a heavy payload. Keep your distance.
Reactor breach, Star Commander. Ejecting.
There goes my right arm.
Shit.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. New target.
We don't want anything to do with that.
Hey, I'm on your side.
Liam?
Component lost.
Almost gone.
Jaguar base, hostiles down. Field is clear.
Understood. Hold on station till elemental relief forces arrive.
Aft. Hey, Star Commander? Let's get a scan of that Corsair.
Scan mode engaged.
I have a hunch we'll find something good buried in its data.
Plan on tinkering with whatever we find?
That can't hurt. These pirates have been full of surprises so far. I prefer to be ready for the next one.
Scan mode engaged.
Scan complete. Liam, did we get everything you need?
Disengaged.
Yeah. The killers seemed intent on hiding this one away. Will be good to pry into why.
Yeah, we took a lot of punishment there. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get everything repaired again, but no matter. The killers were hell-bent on burying data in that Corsair. Time for me to work my magic. These Surets can't keep any secrets hidden away from me. Yeah, we want as many mech components as possible, equal number of weapon and equipment components. I'm happy with that.
The food is not any better. I know. They lied to me too. What are we supposed to do?
I cannot believe our march on Terra has finally begun.
Why? Was this not what we were made for?
That is funny, coming from someone who was still gestating in an iron womb when most of the Clan Man was being blooded in battle. The Sakan said it herself. Generations of warriors have come and gone, all believing themselves to be the ones to herald our return home to the Inner Sphere. When I was a Sipkin, people spoke of the Dragoon Compromise. How the intelligence gathered by Wolf's Dragoons posing as Inner Sphere mercenaries would spur an invasion that never came. For nearly 40 years, the clans received intel from the Dragoons. And yet, the Clan Council did nothing.
To think all it took was a single jump ship to break the Council's deadlock. Seems to me we should have just sent the Great Houses an invite rather than wasting all that time with the Dragoons.
Regardless of how we got here, this is our fight now. The Dragoons have served their purpose. Their intel on Valisek's forces has been accurate so far.
If anything, the Sakan should have put more stock into it. We might have been able to predict his ambush sooner.
Maybe.
Easy to criticize in hindsight.
No matter. It will be up to us to finish what the Dragoons started.
I've heard of the Wolf's Dragoons. I think they actually come up in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and maybe even in some of the previous titles as well. The world of MechWarrior, of BattleMech, or BattleTech I should say, is very expansive. It has a very complicated history. I don't know a great deal. I've read a few of the BattleTech novels. Not many from the clan's perspective. I have an omnibus on Jade Falcon. But I believe there are other more interesting, well, maybe not more interesting, but there are other clan-specific novels that maybe I should be reading to know more about them. Either way, before we look at our next missions, of course. Yes, we are not going to be able to fully repair ourselves ready for the next battle, just due to the damage, the sheer damage we took. We could requisition more technicians. if we requisition 2 more technicians... that almost gets us to full strength. We could have Naomi pilot the Mist Link for a little while. We need to have full health, unfortunately. That is just an unfortunate truth. We'll put Naomi in the Mist Links for now, since she lost her Kit Fox. We could purchase a new mech. It's certainly possible we could purchase a new one. I'm hoping to get to Honor Rank 5 before we have to do so, however. Arctic Cheaper. Arctic Cheetah, of course, yeah. We've used this chassis 10 times because we're sharing it at the moment. And okay, Naomi got 20 mech kills. Very nice. What upgrades are available then? Okay, the Arctic Cheetah is getting some really good upgrades so far. So we have 1 new mission available to us. Very well. Once again, we'll take a break here. Thank you for joining me once again with even more MechWarrior 5 clans. And when we come back, hopefully we'll be able to locate and flush out this Pirate King Velasek. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye-bye now.